Okay, welcome everyone. I was doing my tech things and I'm sitting outside. You'll get to hear the pond in my backyard, which I built. I actually had to build it first by digging a deep hole as a rebellion of my own against something that had happened in a relationship where I was going to take charge of my life again. So I dug a deep hole and that turned into a pond, which turned into something tranquil in my backyard for the last 16 years. You'll hear that. And then I also want you to tell me, please, if the volume of the music now and the sound of my voice are compatible. Will that be okay? Yvonne, it's okay? One reason to have a little bit the background sound right now, the music and the background, is that, as I said, I have permission to send this recording into the Department of Corrections for the adults in custody to have a restorative yoga practice. And they won't likely have access to this kind of music, and they won't have access to hearing the sound of a trickling pond. So I'm trying to make that work also for them. And let me just check here for a moment on Lily's request, just a second. I will not play music for the entire class because I also want to sing to you. Let me see if I can adjust the music sound. Okay, Lily, can you let me know if that is a little bit easier for you, what I just did there? The sound of my voice and the sound of the music, any bit better? And how is it for you, Kathy? I can see Kathy Tarzia, so if you can say thumbs up or thumbs down, thumbs up. Okay, alrighty, great. So what we'll do is you're gonna lie down with a blanket roll. Thank you, Lily, thank you. Lie down with a blanket roll under your knees or a pillow and a blanket roll under your knees so you can have this gentle support for the lower back to rest against the floor. And then you can bring your shoulder blades a little bit under your heart and place your hands, perhaps one on your heart and one on the lower belly. And as you get comfortable there, and close your eyes. And if for any reason you'd like to darken the eyes, which can help with your inner concentration, or if you've had headaches or excessive screen time, you may want to soothe the eyes by darkening. You can put a shawl over the eyes. You can use a towel. You can use the sleeve of your sweatshirt to go over your eyes. And then we're going to practice first to let the senses come inward. So going to the place between your eyebrows, and from that place up the center line of your forehead, imagine smoothing out all the muscles across your forehead and allowing any unnecessary tension to melt from the center line of your forehead out towards your temples, towards the corners of your eyes. Imagine your forehead becoming smooth. And just for now, your forehead free from the worries and the hurries. Imagine even the space right behind your forehead, those regions of the brain that can tend to think and overthink. Imagine them also becoming soothed. So it's not just the skin of the forehead, but deeper in, as you now allow your eyes to turn inward and to become quiet. Allow your gaze to search for nothing inside, but to rest from the activations of daily life. As the eyes become quiet and your forehead and temples relax, now from the bridge of your nose, down over your cheeks and the muscles of your face, allow the sense of smell, the sinuses, and the olfactory system to also relax. Imagine your cheek muscles melting, the habit of holding on to the bones of your face. And they just relax, not anticipating the world, not reviewing the past, not planning the future. And invite this softening of the senses, the eyes and the nose, to now become an invitation for the ears. From the outer ear to the middle ear to the inner ear. Allow your ears to become quiet, turning inward. Releasing the noise of daily life. Let yourself listen to the silence that precedes thought. Allow your eyes, your nose, and your ears to be deeply restful. Near to the ears, allow the hinge of your jaw to begin to soften. So the lower jaw can release from the upper jaw. And welcome your tongue to become very heavy at the bottom of the mouth. And also for the tongue to know we're not right now seeking, not right now craving, neither reviewing the past nor anticipating the future. Allow these senses to rest in the quiet refuge of the present moment. We go inside where there can be a place of peace and refuge. The senses can fill the entire body on the inside. And often we don't realize how tired our senses become and how weary the body is by all the sense impressions of daily living. We may only know this when we recognize there is a painful place, a place of inflammation or discomfort in the body. So as you soften your eyes, your nose, your ears, your tongue, now allow the skin of your body to begin relaxing. You might particularly check where the base of the neck meets the shoulder blades. And the skin between your thumbs and your forefingers. And the area just over the solar plexus. And invite the knees to relax. And take that all the way down to the skin of the toes. And let's imagine this ease is deeply penetrating from the skin of your body to the next layer deep into the musculoskeletal system. And imagine the muscles receiving the message from your senses, all 5 senses, that this is a time for inner peace and tranquility. You could imagine the muscles becoming rhythmic and peaceful, like the waves of the ocean at sunset. Imagine the ease of your body, all the muscles in the body, like the waves of the ocean at dusk. You can imagine, just as your senses fill the inner body, that this ocean sense fills the entirety of your inner body, from your toes to your heels, calves and knees, your thighs and your pelvis, the torso, including all the inner organs, arms and shoulders, hands, fingers and thumbs. And we know the ocean is vast and immense, and yet beneath the ocean's surface there is a complex life going on. The creatures of the sea and the plant life of the sea. I'm going to ask you now to go into a place in your body that you would consider to have a neutral experience of sensation. Some place in this inner ocean that is not right now complex, not right now burdened, not right now uncomfortable. And find a place where the sensations are neutral. Your senses are not aroused by touching base with this place in your body. And as you connect there, let your mind penetrate the inner experience of sensation. Becoming more intimate with that which is neutral. Notice even the nuances of neutral sensation. Allow it to become something where you have intimacy with that which is neutral. And slowly let this neutral place become a little bit wider. So its circumference expands open. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Imagine this area of neutral sensation. It widens and also deepens. So it penetrates deeper from the obvious skin and muscles down to the tiny cells and the many layers. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And as this area of neutral sensation becomes wider and deeper, also begin to brighten the view you have of it within, as if you were raising a dimmer switch to see more clearly. And though your senses are trained to go look for the pleasurable and to be on guard for the non-pleasurable, right now stay with this neutral area in the body. Become deeply interested. So your senses come back home, free from clinging and grasping, and not overwhelmed by aversion. Allow this area of the body to become wider, deeper, and brighter inside. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Om Shanti Shanti Om. Now observe the quality of mind that you're able to bring the senses and the mind to this place in you that is neutral. And lifting this quality of mind to now go to a place in your body where you know normally you experience pain, a place of chronic tension, a place of inflammation. And lift your attention and go to visit this place, bringing the same quality of mind and senses to now touch the painful area. And observe what happens when you bring this quality of mind to touch this part of the body. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Om Shanti Shanti Om. Now as you greet this area of pain, maybe a long-held pain, I'm going to invite you to actually say to this painful area, thank you for trying to get my attention. Thank you for holding this difficulty in the form of painful sensation so that I would know something in me is asking for attention, loving attention. And allow the neutral mind, the neutral sensations, and this loving heart to rest in this painful part of the body for a few breath cycles more, saying, thank you, I'm listening now. Om Shanti Shanti Om Shanti Om. Shanti Shanti Om. And now bring your attention to refresh your senses. Come back to the neutral area in your body. To actually lift your attention from the painful place and place it back in the neutral place. And see your senses becoming more intimate with that which is neutral. Not anticipating the future, nor reviewing the past. And listen again that this neutral place can go a little bit deeper, more deeply penetrating. Becomes a little bit wider, a little bigger circumference. And a little bit brighter, so your clarity to remember it is right now being embedded in your brain and your body. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Om. Shanti Shanti Om. Notice the quality of mind that connects to the neutral. And then lifting this quality of mind and brain again to go to touch the painful place. That is the place where you hold the pattern of tension, apprehension, inflammation, perhaps the history of trauma, discomfort, that which could not yet be resolved. And we touch this place and we say, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. My body is having a need for loving attention. And allow the neutral sensations and the neutral mind to come into this area of the body that has held pain or inflammation. And look in there for that which might be neutral. That the difficult sensation may not be so impenetrable. Perhaps it becomes breathable. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Om. Shanti Shanti Om. And now allowing your awareness to acknowledge the painful area, the neutral area, and to widen again to the view of the ocean, infusing the entire body. Allow the felt sense of that rhythm of ocean, the rhythm of life. The body also has rhythms, and you are a part of this greater rhythm of life. Everyone and everything, from the tiny fish in the ocean to the majestic mountains on the planet. Our rhythms are interconnected. So noticing the quality of your mind and senses now. Allow a slightly deeper breath in. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. You may bend your knees and step your feet up onto the pillow or the blanket that you rolled for your knees. And please thoughtfully roll to your right side. Rest there for a few moments before you return to sitting. When you come up to sitting, we'll have a short time to visit with each other.